The Dallas Cowboys have won Super Bowl 58. The Cowboys going to win 7 straight games to win the championship. Dak has come out here 7. This is what it's about right there. Tom Brady, 7-time Super Bowl champion. Dak Prescott ended his career. He's going 7-0 to win the Super Bowl, win the last 7 games, going for the 6th championship with winning 6 consecutive games. They're honoring Jimmy Johnson, who he got inducted to the Cowboys Ring of Honor to go 7-0 to finish the year. The season began against the Giants at New Jersey. The 7-0 run when adding New Jersey to perspective. New Jersey's 43, Las Vegas, Nevada is Gematria 43. It is champion. That's Gematria 43. It is Dallas Cowboys. That's Gematria 43. So Mike McCarthy's going to finish the year with 43 wins in the regular season as Cowboys coach to be champion over at Las Vegas. This is going to remain at 24 before the game against the Lions when they're going to honor Jimmy Johnson to the Cowboy Ring of Honor. And so he would enter the playoffs with 44 wins as Cowboys coach to be champions. Beating New Orleans over at the birthplace of Dak Prescott. Well, he's born at Sulphur, Louisiana, but the 45th win. Mike McCarthy won Super Bowl 45. It's going to happen at New Orleans against the Saints, which the Saints, they played the first game over at, this was the first regular season game at the Raiders Stadium. There was a total of 58 points, and Derek Carr, he had 28 completions in that game. The Cowboys going to win the Super Bowl 28 years later. The first game featuring fans was the Ravens and the Raiders. Number 7 caught the game-winning touchdown. Zay Jones, 27-yard drive right there for the Raiders. 27 years and all the championships. So these games have tributes to the Dallas Cowboys winning the Super Bowl. When you look at Mike McCarthy, okay, 45, down to 46. But then when we look at the current setup, the Eagles are number 2. The Lions will probably win. So, NFL, all depends on where they want the Niners. But easy to see that, if they are facing off an NFC Championship game, it's Mike McCarthy is going to get his 47th win as coach against Kyle Shanahan. It's Nevada, that is the Silver State. AG Silver is the 47th element in the periodic table. Mike McCarthy and the Silver Element's going to enter the Super Bowl with 47 wins during Mike McCarthy's tenure. They last won at Arizona, which is the 48th admitted state in the Union. And so Mike McCarthy's 48th win as the Cowboy coach is going to occur to win the Super Bowl, to enter with the 4-2 record, the Super Bowl on the 42nd day. It's Dak Prescott's year. It's his year. It's Cowboys can't win in December. Dallas Cowboys are pretenders. Las Vegas is directing you who they want you to bet on. This is the only reason for that. The third time is the charm around against the 49ers. Gonna cry again. Because that's what they do, is they choke every single January, February. They choke every single year. They're like pretty much what they are is the Andy Reid Philadelphia Eagles. This is what they do every single year. The same result happens over and over and over again, but yet people are predicting the Niners to win the Super Bowl. I just don't get it. Do they know that the gold rush is over? That this is not the gold state. That's the silver state. Silver element got to make it over at the silver state. Okay. So Dak Prescott, he's going to enter Las Vegas with 8. He's going to win his 18th game against the AFC in the Super Bowl. Vegas is Gematria 18. His 18th win against the AFC in the Super Bowl. Every single game is going to be linked up on the top of the description. His 18th win against the AFC in the Super Bowl. This is what's about to go down for Mr. Rain Dakota. Now, why does the run begin after Buffalo? Because the 6-3 Super Bowl record. Buffalo 63, Rain Dakota Prescott, Rain 63. It's a tribute to the death of Norma Hine on 6-4. Dak Prescott 6-4 in the playoffs when he defeats the Kansas City Chiefs. Even Mike McCarthy went to school at Baker U over at Kansas. He started out as a Chiefs assistant coach. But we'll get to all the specifics with the playoff records and this and that and this and that right there. But his 25th playoff game in the Super Bowl, Mike McCarthy. Remember, Jimmy's 25 and Giants is 25, which you saw at the start of the video. As far as that goes, 74 wins in the regular season. 74 is the big Masonic number. Masonic is 74. It's the big God number. Jesus is 74 in the 7th letter and the 4th letter. That's kind of how the Hebrews write out God right there. And don't forget that. Cross is Gamacha 74. Remember, Dak's mom died. His brother died. He'll win and honor them. And so 74 wins are to the playoffs. Masonic is 74, obviously. For Mike McCarthy, you notice 17 game regular seasons. And he had one 16 game regular season, so 67 games and 3 in the playoffs. So his 74th game is going to occur in the Super Bowl. So 74 is a big number to the Masonic cabal. So you can't ignore the 74. What strikes to me about 74 is that Mahomes is Camacho 74. For the sake of it, Josh Allen's, or rather, isn't Joshua 74? I mean, just, Bills at the start of the year, but even if the Bills get hot, just they're setting them up to lose against the Chiefs. So the 7-0 playoff record right there. What about Jerry Jones? I mean, yeah, the Super Bowl run would begin 49 days before the Super Bowl, Christmas Eve. 49 days after Christmas Eve, Jerry Jones. So it's kind of how we interpret the game against the Dolphins. And don't forget that it is Miami. That's Camacho 27 years without a Super Bowl, and Buffalo is 27. So they lose by 20 or 30 or so points against Buffalo. Then they get Miami. Well, 27 years without a title, the run begins at Miami, where the Cowboys won their 6th Super Bowl championship. Don't forget. Don't forget. And anyway, remember that Dolphins is also Gematria of the Super Bowl of Mike McCarthy, finishing with 43 regular season wins, champion 43, Las Vegas, Nevada 43, all that 43. Once you start to see it, once you start to visualize what is going to happen with the Dallas Cowboys, it's going to be nothing but glory coming the way for the Dallas Cowboys at Las Vegas, Nevada. And as far as win totals go for Dak, 74 in the regular season, he's going to enter with 76 wins entering the postseason. Jerry, 76, the LA native, the last NFC winner, won the Super Bowl at LA. So he'll enter with 79 wins in the Super Bowl for Dak Prescott, champion in 79. Then 80 is just the Camacho of the Beast. The occultic 6. I mean, the Illuminati's talking right now. The 49ers, they were 5-3. Then the streak began, right when they were 6-3. And then they scored 30 points in their first 3 games of regular season. The Cowboys had won the Super Bowl since Super Bowl 30. So, does that tell you it's the 49ers? They're going to take all that cash from all these people. It sucks about California. Can't even bet in California. They have to go to Las Vegas. They have to go to Nevada for that. And so the business element cannot be ignored. It cannot be ignored. So, hey, Dak could enter the Super Bowl with 79 wins all time if he does indeed get the Niners in the NFC Championship. The Niners is 49. The Cowboys win the Super Bowl. They're in the Super Bowl 49 days after Christmas Eve. They're going to have to go through the 49ers. They're going to beat the 49ers. It's odds of Eagles. That's the 49 days. The December 24 all connects the Dallas Cowboys run to the Super Bowl. And if they go 6-0, they beat the 41ers, the NFC Championship game. Niners come out to 60. So it is very significant without the S, too. Cowboy is 83. Tom Brady's born 83. The Cowboys ended Tom Brady. Then the Cowboys can be the next team to win the Super Bowl. And remember, the Dolphins, they won 30-0 the last game. The Cowboys' last championship was in Super Bowl 30. So these games are rigged on a week-to-week basis. They want you to get a bet on a certain team, what have you. So That's what's going on right there. And don't forget the game was 27-27 overtime. The Cowboys go 27 years without a championship. This was the first game at Vegas in front of fans. Key phrase. And the Saints won 24-0. And Mike McCarthy's got 24 losses right now. This big 10-4, the 104th regular season of the NFL. So the Dallas Cowboys are ready to win the Super Bowl in ultimate scripted fashion. The key thing about 7 is that it connects to Tom Brady and Dak Prescott ending Tom Brady's career.